Hi there, Leo, and welcome to your 2023 What's in Store for You reading. This is a wildflower card oracle reading clarified by tarot. I really want to get the overarching energy for you, and this reading will be actually valid for whenever you kind of pick up on it throughout 2023. So let's go ahead and cut the deck. I'll just choose likely 3 to 4 wildflower cards, and then we'll go straight into some tarot. So very exciting. What a beautiful card to start. This is going to be a very cleansing year for you. It's bottle brush, which is native tree with a beautiful red flower. It's actually a very fertile flower as well, so it indicates pregnancy for anyone wanting to get pregnant this year. That is a absolute almost guarantee. So the only reason why you wouldn't is if you don't want to, really, in your subconscious mind. Now, this cleansing, so some of you might be thinking, oh, I'm over kind of having to cleanse. It's not the case at all. It's kind of, this is a spiritual cleansing, okay? So this is kind of like your life in 2023 will move forward with the assistance of spirit doing the cleansing in the background, which quite frankly, I wish I had Leo in my chart because it's a beautiful card. Next we have, that's supported by the Sturt Desert Pea, which is overcoming. So really, honestly, when this has kind of come at the back of that, it's literally saying, I lie to you not, that you know, you've got that repeated pattern or that thing, no, not all of you, but for a lot of you, most of us, in fact, where it's like, man, in that area of my life, things always go down that way. It's time to break the back, and this is of that, and you know, it's going to be done organically, spiritually, and a lot of this is to do with what's been going on over the last 2 to 3 years. You may have felt, like me, the energy for 2023 is one of really fast action, fast movement, and things actually happening now. It's almost like, as frustrating as it was, that stagnation of the last 2 years with COVID, really, we're out of that now, okay? And what's beautiful about that is you've got flannel flower that's come out, and it says it's not gonna, like, it's gonna happen fast, but it's also, for some of you, it's like you kind of have given up on this shitty pattern always happening. You're kind of like, it just always happens to me, right? For some of you, that letting go brings that forward. And what spirit is saying, what the wildflowers are saying, you see this flannel flower, it's got like white furry leaves. It's like a big warm hug, to be honest with you, a big beautiful cool soft hug. It's just very comforting. So this change that comes about, even if it's fast, it's going to not be like, you know, you get anxiety or tiredness or that sort of forceful pushing forward all the time when things change. It's not that type of change, because this is all blessed and being done by spirit, okay? So it's actually just going to happen, and you're going to be quite calm about it. The other thing it will do, which is really this is super interesting for me, it's like I said, if you're looking to get pregnant, that's on the cards for this year. But flannel flower is actually a healer of intimate relationships, in particular with men. Performance in terms of intimate relationships. So like performance anxiety around intimacy, any intimacy issues. And remembering how I said this was like a warm hug or just a hug. It's a very soft leaf, very cooling. So it's really healing for men in that department, I suppose, in particular, which could be good news if you're a female or male with your male partner. This isn't related to yourself. If that had been an issue in the bedroom, the reason why I brought that up is obviously any sort of, you know, if there's been performance that's been the issue as to stopping you getting pregnant, then that's going to be healed as well. I actually feel super calm doing this reading. It's really beautiful. Oh, I love it. So ultimately, if you haven't got married yet, you will be getting married. Wedding bushes come out. It's commitment. So this is commitment though across the board. So it just might be, further commitment in a relationship. Maybe things had gone stagnant, but you get that absolute assurance this year that, you're committed in it for the long term. For those waiting for someone to pop the question, that'll happen. I think what we'll do is we'll clarify this all by tarot and see if we can get some timings if you like, or go into the person and the personal relationship. But it's also commitment. It's kind of like a commitment to yourself to make everything happen this year. You're basically going to get out the way and let spirit help you. So your only job, and I generally don't pick more than 4 cards, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go in for another one. Yeah, your only job, I just wanted to see what your job was. Your only job really is, it says here it's wax flower, Geraldton wax. Assertiveness. So your only job here is to assert yourself in belief. Okay? I don't want you inserting yourself in front of people. There is an element of being confident here. You've got to you don't need to start answering back at everybody. You don't need to stick up for yourself in a violent way or in a overly talkative, hard, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of, you don't need to fight or jump down anyone's, get triggered very quickly this year. It's more about just knowing, no, I deserve that. And in situations, it's like, no, I'm not that. It's like, no, that's going to work out for me. Or it's kind of like when situations trigger you in your head, you're like, that's, you've got to assert that belief. It's like, that's not me. That's not going to be happening for me. I get what I want. Or you just laugh at someone who's kicking off about something. So a beautiful wildflower card reading, Leo, for 2023. Let's jump into some tarot, see what the tarot has to say. It might generally talks about people more. Let's see what we've got here. I'll give him a quick shuffle. My cat is waiting patiently in the background for his food. I'm hoping he's not going to start bashing on his biscuit bag for this video, which you've done before. Hey, cheeky. I might show him to you in another video. He's a huge white ragdoll. Alright. Spirit, Leo energy, what do they need to know for 2023? Something's jumped out. Oh, 2 cards have jumped out. Right. I'm just going to pop these to the side while I pick up the 2 cards that jumped out. You're not going to believe it. I mean, you saw this with your own 2 eyes. I mean, I was talking about my cat, for God's sakes, whilst I was shuffling the cards. But you've quite literally got Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So if this was King and Queen, I'd be saying, your soulmates arrived, you're getting married, yada yada. What I'm getting here is that it's on its way. So this commitment, a lot of you who are watching this are waiting for a proposal, waiting for a new person or a new love to come into your life. And with it comes stability. So it's kind of not only do you get the amazing love, but then everything calms down for you in terms of reassurance, in particular, obviously around sort of more the financial and material objects as well. So stability in a house and where you live, financial kind of stability just happens without that worry in the back of your head. Now, whilst that's a slow moving horse, it's kind of really beautiful because, she's the Queen of Pentacles love is so secure. So it's like this is going to happen in 2023 and it's just solid. It's just different to what you've known before, because I suppose when we fall in love in particular, we get really dizzy, right? So, and we can get a bit lightheaded. I think Yeah, and it's even for couples that are together. You know, you kind of move away from that will I, won't I, and you start to move together towards security. You know, just feeling more secure again, and those doubts really subside. So what else do we need to know, Spirit? Okay, you've got yeah, so somebody's definitely been a lot of you have been juggling whether or not to stay in a relationship or not. It could have been because of the sort of, you know, with you can't have a family, or do you want to have a family with that person? Is he or she the one you want to go the distance with? But the thing about this card that a lot of people forget when they talk, you know, everyone just kind of goes to always juggling two coins. It's the infinity loop in between there. So basically, it's not that you're going to be juggling this in your mind forever. It's that the decision that you make, which we'll have a look at, is forever. So I definitely would say this person is the one. Yeah. And you've got 3 to the 4. Okay, so 3 of Wands to the 4 of Wands. It's on its way to that happy family, that 11-11, that security of, yes, this is my soulmate. And it's happening now. You can see this person's turned their back, and in part you've turned your back, or will be turning your back on 2023 on that doubt that I spoke about with the 2 of Cups. And just to reassure that, yeah, you've got confirming that and validating that. You've got the 7 of Cups, all right? It's really literally everything is about movement away from the bad blood, the bad thoughts. I'm only going to pull a couple of more tarot, Spirit, please. And I say that, and so quite beautifully the Ace of Wands comes in. So I suppose you've got 2 cards there saying, yes, it's happening, yes, it's happening, yes, it's happening. Well, rest assured the hand of God is coming in, and literally by that wind pushing you and handing you the Ace of Wands and this absolute fun and a reignitement of your relationship. Or if it's a new relationship, it's going to be a relationship like you've not known before. And lots of love, like, no, you know, whilst it's secure and stable, it's light, it's light-hearted, it's fun, it's got energy around it, it gives you energy. It's really just, going back to that warmth and calm of the flannel flower, it's really like just so secure. One more card, please, Spirit. Yeah, you can't see it at the moment. It is your wish, but it's happening. So your intuition knows, you notice what you've always, you know, how love is supposed to be. And you know that it can be that, or you will get that, and that's on its way. So Major Arcana, the Moon. All right, that's all super beautiful. I'd love to bring out and just pull you guys a Earth Magic card, or a few. We'll see how we go. Just to see what we can finish this gorgeous reading off with. Any further final messages to overarch Leo for Spirit for 2023, and their theme and reading. Oh, how gorgeous. Talking about family building, it's dream time, it's creation, it's like the Ace of Wands blowing in that life that you wanted. This is your time to do it. Also, anyone with creative endeavors, please go ahead. We're going to pop that right there next to the bottle brush at the beginning, because it really as well, along with the creation of, you know, it's creation of new life as well, whether it be your existing life and pursuing it more, a partner, but absolutely, again, for those of you trying to have a family, you could even look at having twins this year, or if you've had a child this year, you might have another one quite quickly. You might fall pregnant again this year in 2023. Yeah, imagine. And this is beautiful. This is literally your real life coming forward. I said that 2023 was that post kind of, you know, 2 years of COVID, sitting down. This reading has really been sort of blessed and had that theme going on around it. I'm super happy for you guys. I'm going to just spray this with some chakra energy. Anyone watching this, please know this is coming to you, towards you. Breathe it in. And thank you so much. If you do like my channel, please subscribe. But for the most part, I just want to bless you and say I'm super happy for you. leave some comments down below to let me know how your year does go, and take care. Bye.